Hey, what's up, fathers? We are starting day 7 with our Fatherhood Focus February, going through the Devotional Reset Fatherhood Edition. And so today's day 7. Hope you've been getting something out of our time together. Today's devotion comes from Proverbs chapter 14, verse 26. It reads, "In the fear of the Lord, one has strong confidence, and his children have a refuge." And so when I was writing this, I was really just thinking about something that we as fathers can demonstrate for our children. And one of the things as teachers, disciplinarians, friends, those who are responsible for raising our children, one of the things we can demonstrate before them as a illustration of how they should behave is to have a fear of God, that we have reverence, respect for our God. And that can be shown in so many different ways. It could be shown through a devotional life of praying daily, of studying your word, of worship, and also of your behavior, of your attitude, the way you talk, the way you even engage with your children. All of those are examples of how we can demonstrate for our children to see that we fear God. And again, fear is just reverence, respect. I respect God, so I'm going to be present in my children's life because God blessed me with these children. And so out of respect for God and respect for my kids, I show up. And what that shows, as the text says in Proverbs, is that one who fears God has confidence. We have confidence because we know who God is, and we respect God, and we know that God is a refuge for us. So anytime we are in trouble, we then lean into that fear of God that we have, or that relationship with God that we have, and that becomes a refuge for us. It becomes a hiding place. It becomes a shelter for us in the ups and downs in life, in the ups and downs of fatherhood, and just, the way you move. God becomes a source of refuge. And that is something we demonstrate, because when our children see how much we depend on God, it teaches them to depend on God, because the text continues that his children have a refuge. So my children have a refuge in God because I have done my best to demonstrate a relationship with God. And so I'm praying and hoping that they will imitate me in that relationship that I have with God. I hope I'm making sense. And so I think we as fathers have a responsibility to demonstrate by our actions a healthy worship life, a healthy devotional life, and a healthy life on how we behave. I can remember times when, even looking at my father, I was able to recognize some things that he did correctly and some things that he did not do correctly. But one of the things is that he always had demonstrated before me a reverence for God, a fear of God. And so that is something that I was able to duplicate in my life, as well as demonstrate before my children. So that's our devotion for today. Our devotion today is, in the fear of the Lord, one has strong confidence, and his children have a refuge. And so my prayer today is that because of the fear that the fear that you have in God, that you will move with confidence, and that your children will see what you are demonstrating before them, and they have a place to run and find refuge in the same God that you reverence. All right. So again, this is day 7. Tomorrow we're going to continue with day 8. If you want to pick up my book, there's the QR code. You can screenshot that. It'll take you directly to the book on Amazon, or you can just pull up Amazon, type in Reset Fatherhood, and it'll take you right to where you can purchase the book. All right. So God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow for day 8. Peace.